this is part 2 of lesson 2 on equations of linear relations. And we're talking about horizontal and vertical lines. So let's look at L1, which is this one here. And what are the slope and the intercept of that line? Okay, well, the slope is 0. Remember, I don't know if I think I showed you this, the upon. Wish upon a star. Okay, so that slope is 0 because you can do the rise is 0 divided by some number, so our slope is 0. And our y-intercept, b, is 4. So using that, we can write the equation because we just go y equals 0x plus 4, and 0 times x is 0, so we get y equals 4. Okay, so we get y equals 4. So let's look at the other horizontal line, which is L2, and predict the equation of that. Well, if we look at this, we know the slope is going to be 0. Oh, let's actually just look at this one here. So the equation of this is y equals 4. And so remember, the equation of the line means that every point on that line satisfies this equation. So every point on this line, the value of y is 4. We don't care what the value of x is, but the value of y is 4 for all of them. So looking at this one, what's the value of y in every dot on that line? What's -6? So this is y equals -6. All right, and we don't have a graphing calculator to verify it. Okay, so moving on, state the slope and intercept of the vertical L3, which is this one. Okay, so what is the slope of a vertical line? Slope. Well, it's undefined, right? It doesn't have a slope. And the y-intercept doesn't have one. Doesn't exist. There isn't one. Okay, so we can't use this form y equals mx plus b because we don't have a value for m. Or b. So, and it's not like it's 0. 0 we can do stuff with, but it just doesn't exist because it never crosses the y-axis. What is the equation for this line going to be? Well, remember when we looked at the horizontal lines, every point on that line satisfied that the y equals something. And so this one, the x values are always the same on this. In this case, it's x equals -3. So that is just our equation, x equals -3. Now, I want to caution you that you need to think about these because it's the x and the y are sometimes not intuitive here, so write it down and then think about it. Is it true that all my x values are -3? What's my x here? What's my x here? What's my x here? Yeah, it is the x that's -3. It's not the y. So just don't make that silly mistake. Okay? All right, have fun with your practice. Bye.